Morning, Jack. Once again, it seems you've managed to bypass my security system.
What fun would it be to ring the doorbell?
You know, I was beginning to think I was never going to see you again.
Well, I guess it has been a while since you left the military, and the years have passed quickly. The job does go further astray every year.
Yeah, all 10 of them. And I suppose in Guatemala and Papua New Guinea they didn't have any phones?
Even as far as I go, you can be a hard man to track down.
You're right, I've been travelling around a lot lately, but Jack, I'm waiting for an important telephone call. You're going to have to come back some other time.
That phone call you've been expecting? Surprise.
You never do cease to amaze me. So what do you want?
I have a job for you, if you're interested. The Director of Defence called me yesterday. A top secret document containing classified information was stolen from his office at HQ. He needs it back. No one else knows it's missing, and it would be better for both our careers if it was kept that way.
You know better than anyone that that sort of thing just really isn't my forte anymore.
I know things ended messily between us all back then, but between you and me, we both know you're too talented to be doing paperwork. You should be back in the action, where you belong.
I can't go back to that. Really, Jack? Why me? You should have chosen anybody to do this, surely.
I've already asked the Director of Defence for your security clearance. He trusts you, Rick, and so do I.
Oh, don't start trying to guilt me into this. You know this is so far out of my league, and I don't think I can get back into that now.
You know you're the best one for the job. You remember your last mission? This has to do with the same thing. Blue Cobra.
Are you serious? Surely that can't be happening, can't be.
Now you understand why I'm here.
Where is it now?
The documents are set to be sold in 2 days' time in the north of the country. We've learned that the buyer is a Russian billionaire from Chekhov. He's in the country for the next 4 days, and we assume the exchange is to take place then.
Well, I guess I'll be glad to be of service.
Good. Here's the information, and I trust you not to let anyone else get their hands on that.
I gather you know the way out already.
No worries there. You might want to look into getting a replacement alarm. Electronics has never been my strong suit. See you, Ricky.
Hey, come back. Hey, you're going to have to pay me back for that. Oh, and it's Richard, by the way. Cheeky bastard.
Mr. Resnov, did you bring the amount we agreed?
Of course, sweetheart. All 7 million euros. I have the first mil here, and I will have my assistant transfer the rest at my command. And what about the documents?
You get them as soon as money is secure.
I assume you have a full set.
Are you questioning my ability to do my job, Mr. Resnov? If you're so funny, would you like to share your thoughts with me?
Would I like to? What are you going to do, little girl? Are you going to cry?
Are you going to cry now?
Look, we can sort it out.
The situation seems to have blown over. I've not had a visual on the blueprints yet. I may have to follow them. Over.
What are we going to do with your friend? He could have the rest of his team standing by, waiting to take us down.
Shut it. The Director of Defence wants to keep this quiet. There is no way they will send a big team with him, especially after what happened the last time.
It looks like your friend is coming round. Maybe we can get some answers out of him, right?
Delighted to see you try. It'd be pointless trying to obtain any information from them. Every one of us has been highly trained, never to give any information away.
I don't understand, Karen. Where the hell do you think this is going to get you?
Dimitri, give us some privacy.
It was you. All those years ago. You were the one giving away the information, and you watched Jake Patterson be condemned to prison. You disgust me.
Well, it didn't stop you getting me kicked out anyway.
You were the one who was sleeping with me to get one over on Echo for rejecting you.
So, doesn't that mean both of us should be kicked out?
Yeah, but I couldn't risk.
Couldn't risk what, Jack? Your stupid promotion.
What?
You just had to get in there first. Make sure they believed you, not me. Well, I paid for that heavily. Rejected by my family, my friends. You knew that, didn't you? Even Richard. I thought, if anyone were to believe me, it would be him.
Believe that you were going behind his back and getting it off his best mate. You know if the rules weren't there, he wouldn't have waited around. But if he knew what a sleazy bitch you were...
Watch your mouth! I spent so much time trying to forget what you put me through. I beg on the street, do things for money, which you wouldn't even want to think of.
So how do you want to punish me then?
My revenge is going to be long and sweet. Mr. Resnov? Is everything okay?
Drop it! Now!
You wouldn't kill me, would you, Richard? I've never done anything to hurt you.
How did you? I just heard the entire conversation waiting for your buyer to turn his back on me. You think stealing to help terrorist action won't damage me? You should know how much impact these files could have if they got into the wrong hands. Yet still you try to make it happen.
Desperation can drive people crazy things. I still love you.
Backup required. Bravo 160. Whiskey X-ray 3216.